Children with disabilities in Machakos County are set to benefit from improved access to education following the launch of the SHINE project, an initiative focused on strengthening inclusive learning. Education stakeholders meeting in Machakos have urged parents to take their children for early assessment and enrollment to ensure they receive appropriate support in schools. Director of Special Education Fred Haga said every child has a right to education regardless of disability, while TSC Deputy Director Susan Thande called on community leaders to help raise awareness on the importance of educating children with special needs.
Constitution clearly articulates education as a fundamental right, and therefore you really have no option, but it is compulsory that you ensure that all children, regardless of the disabilities that they have, are taken to school.
Special children need just education just like the ordinary children. And even those ones who sometimes we find they are beyond the age, we have what we call age-based assessment. They can be able to be brought up to the assessment center. The officer talks to the parent and we know where to place them so that they just get even the basic skills.
DCP Deputy Party Leader Cleophas Malala has called for unity and peaceful coexistence while accusing the government of worsening insecurity and economic hardship. Speaking during a church service at Karuai Methodist Church in Imenti North, Malala claimed banditry and cattle rustling in Meru are being used to fuel community tensions. He also accused the administration of President William Ruto of mishandling the economy, citing high fuel prices and taxation, and urged the government to scrap the fuel levy and reduce oil-related taxes.
The first proposal tunasema ni kwamba hiyo 8% yenye ameweka ya VAT atoe irudi 0%. We must zero rate petroleum products, aswa, super, kerosene na diesel. Jambo la pili ni alikuwa ameongeza shilingi 7 kwa kila lita kwa road maintenance levy. Vile tunasema hiyo shilingi 7 itolewe.
The African Inland Church in West Pokot County has marked 10 years of peace partnership with churches in South Sudan aimed at promoting reconciliation and unity in conflict-affected communities. Speaking during celebrations at AIC Bendera Church, Bishop David Kesoton said missionary teams and choirs from West Pokot have played a key role in peace-building efforts across South Sudan. Presiding Bishop Jebs Lagos praised Kenya for hosting refugees and supporting peace initiatives, noting that the partnership has helped establish churches, schools, and community projects in the region.
Keep the race. We have promised them that we will make sure that this unity will remain amongst ourselves, and we also pray for the peace in Southern Sudan. I know there have been struggles there many times.
I'm here today to say to the Kenyan people, thank you very much. Let's we partner and let us journey together in this partnership for mission and for the gospel. And I believe we alone cannot do it.
Away from that, dairy farmers in Machakos, Kitui, Makueni, and Kajiado counties have raised concerns over livestock diseases, low fertility rates, and feed shortages affecting milk production. Speaking at an agricultural exhibition at Zamara Springs Limited, farmers said the challenges are increasing production cost, especially during dry seasons. The forum focused on improving productivity through modern farming technologies. Farmers also highlighted fodder shortages, with some adopting improved grass varieties to boost feed supply during drought periods. Agricultural stakeholders emphasized the role of digital advisory platforms and data-driven farming in improving output and decision-making.
Take silage from this grass without adding anything, no molasses or anything, because the grasses are very high sugar content as well as protein content, ranging from 16 all the way up to 24. All these have different levels of nutritional content.
And we are actually interacting with these farmers so that we can be able to understand how they are doing their farming. But of importance is to understand where these farmers are, the challenges that they are facing in their daily farming, and so that as experts in the livestock industry, we can be able to tailor-make the solutions that they need for their farms.
Still on matters farming, farmers in Kitui County have been advised against selling produce at low prices to brokers despite a bumper harvest following good rains. Kitui Agriculture CEC Stephen 𝐬𝐬𝐭𝐥𝐞𝐢𝐠𝐡 green grams are currently being bought at between 60 shillings and 80 shillings per kilogram, which he termed unfair. He urged farmers to store produce until market conditions improve and form cooperatives to strengthen bargaining power.
Himiza wakulima muungane na sauti moja. Umefanya kitu inaitwa collective marketing, collective bargaining. Ikuwa kuna mnunuzi yoyote anakuja, huko kuna chair wa markets, mkubali vile mtauza mazao yenu. Ndo mtu yoyote ambaye anakuja kununua atakuwa anajua ile pande ya Ngomeni, pande ya Kisase, pande ya maito inaitwa No, pande ya Nzombe, pande ya wapi, bei inajulikana.
From Kitui in Tana River, dairy farmers in Tana River County are expected to benefit from improved incomes following the launch of milk cooling plants aimed at reducing post-harvest losses and improving market access. Principal Secretary Idris Dokote said the initiative will strengthen dairy cooperatives and create jobs in pastoral regions. The government estimates that Tana River loses nearly 14 million liters of milk annually due to poor storage, a gap the new facilities are expected to address as farmers welcome the project as a boost to livelihoods. And that's it from the Eastleigh Voice News Desk. I'm Zainab Said.